What's up? What's up? How you living? What's going on? Part of my presence YouTube channel. Now listen. There's something I want to discuss with you guys. I know I said it a lot of times before, but this is something that I think a lot of people need to hear. In this life, a lot of times they're hard on others. They're unforgiving. One mistake and you're cut off. Two mistakes and you become an enemy. There's beef. There won't even be a third mistake. When it comes to relationships, you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out because the grass could always be greener. Swipe right, swipe left, whatever the case is, whatever dating site you're on, 2 swipes and you can find someone that looks like they're better and you jump ship. A ship that you might think is sinking. There's a lot of cutthroat stuff going on in this world, especially nowadays, because it's a lot easier to be cutthroat. But the one thing that people need to remember, and I think people forget this, is that people, above all other things, above how they treat other people, they're even more unforgiving of themselves. And what I've noticed is that a lot of times people will put themselves down. They will talk about themselves in a negative light. They devalue themselves. They undervalue themselves. They underestimate themselves. And a lot of it, they'll attribute it to one mistake that they've made in their past. Or they'll attribute it to, a screw up. A sour taste in their mouth. And ever since that day, they've been hard on themselves. It's very important that people realize that if there's anybody that you should be forgiving, if there's anybody that should have a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance, it's you. Don't never forget that. Because at the end of the day, every time you wake up in the morning, you open up your eyes, you have breath in your lungs, it's another day to become a better you, a greater you, and you an improved person. You can always get better, but you have to be willing to do the work. And as long as you put yourself down and you put your mind in a negative space, you're not giving yourself the room to grow. A lot of times people say a failure is a sign of a lack of skill, or failure means incompetency. Really, all failure is just another step in the road of success, another step in the journey of becoming better. Because I don't know anyone who mastered anything just like that in one try. You have to go through failures. And if people are accomplishing stuff without those growing pains where they hit a wall or they fail, it's probably because they're not pushing themselves to the extent that they should. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that people try to play it safe. They're not really looking to push themselves to the limit, find out what their true potential is. Go to the next level. Okay, so if there's one thing that I need to do, especially in this new year of 2020, if you're going to have 2020 vision, forgive yourself. Whatever mistakes you made in the past, whatever screw-ups you had, look yourself in the mirror and say, I forgive you. Move forward, do better, become better, practice, put in those 10,000 hours. because that's really how many hours you need to put into something to master something. Okay, and look, if you really want to get technical, 10,000 hours is not that long of a time. Okay, it's really not that long of a time at all. Stay at it, be vigilant, and do what you gotta do. Okay, and there's one more thing I want to point out to you that I think you need to keep in mind. A lot of times people are hard on themselves because of something that happened to them that was embarrassing. Embarrassment is something that people remember for the rest of their lives. They always remember something that happened that made them feel horrible, embarrassed. But there's one thing you have to keep in mind. Those people who may have witnessed this embarrassment that has you constantly reliving this in your head, a lot of times, if you go up to them a couple of days later, a month later, they don't even remember that. It's not as big of a deal to them as it is to you, and you keep holding on to this moment that's in the past. Let it go. A lot of people that may have witnessed this embarrassing moment, it's already out of their mind. They're not even thinking about that. And it's up to you to put a better experience in your head, which will ultimately lead to the right perception in their head, if that's really what you want to concentrate on. Okay? By the end of the day, you have breath in your lungs. You have the opportunity to do better, be better, forgive yourself, move forward, keep trying. So my quick thought of the day. Hope it's reached someone that I need to reach. Part of My Presence YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.